to be some good news here.
Well, the good news is that men who master ejaculation control can easily learn to both open their heart and connect with their genitals. During sexual excitement, with no ejaculation coming, the expanding sexual energy is easily directed to the heart area, connecting the heart and the genitals. It's easily the heart area, connecting the heart and the genitals.
Wow, Victor, there's another destructive pattern that inhibits the heart-genital connection, right?
Right. Well, I've named it post-ejaculation syndrome. Now, we've all heard how women hate it when men roll over and go to sleep as soon as they are finished having sex. However, very few people ever mention that the loss of energy from male ejaculation is the culprit. While many women want to experience the afterglow of lovemaking by staying physically and emotionally connected with their male partners, very often the intimate connection that they seek is short-circuited so abruptly by his untimely discharge that it must seem to her like he turned off the television while she was still watching the movie.
I'm sure that many of us can connect to this, and as we've said many times, though loss of sexual energy after climax is predominantly a male phenomenon, we women may suffer the consequences as much as men, since we are also part of this uncomfortable aftermath. I know so many women complain of men snoring after sex, but in truth, that's just the tip of the iceberg. It's such a profound realization that I want to emphasize this point because it gets to the heart of post-ejaculation syndrome. The degree of erotic love, interest, and emotional connection a man feels for his sexual partner largely correlates with the amount of sexual energy available to him.
Yes, and when a man is sexually engorged, he can be charming, attentive, and available. However, after one or more sexual discharges, he feels a bit spent. He experiences the devastating after effects. And that's the sudden feeling that he has lost nearly all interest in his woman. And that is very, very confusing. But in addition, sexual depletion sabotages his ability to feel loved, to act loving, and to appear lovable. Ladies, does this information answer a lot of questions for you, perhaps? Unfortunately, most men and women are still blind to the pitfalls of squandering sexual energy, and they may pay a steep price for their ignorance. After all, many unpleasant altercations between sexual partners stem from harboring bad feelings about what happens or does not happen during and after sexual expression. While some men have more sexual stamina than others, most will experience at least some of the effects of post-ejaculation syndrome anytime they ejaculate beyond the frequency that is biologically comfortable for them. Typically, after ejaculating, a man's post-ejaculatory mood reflects a subtle but noticeable flatness that colors his overall emotional tone. However, for some men, like myself, when I used to ejaculate excessively, the emotional consequences became more extreme. Oftentimes, I would lose sexual desire. I would